just found out the other day, which was quite of a shocker, that Charlie Watts from the Rolling Stones, the drummer, who's been with them since they formed in 1962. He was born on June 2nd, 1941. So he's been with the Stones from their first album when it came out, all the way up until their last album. Original member of the Stones. Not there. I found out the other day that happened, that he passed. It was the other day, and he was 80 years old. That there was quite of a shocker. I couldn't believe it. Now I don't know what's going to be next for the Rolling Stones. I don't think he's like one of those drummers that you can't replace. He's been with them, from the beginning, from when they formed. So I don't know what's next for the Stones. Hard to say really what's next for the Stones, but yeah, he's an amazing drummer. Like some of the styles that he played, I believe he played with another, what band went like jazz. The way he played, the style of his drumming was kind of amazing. Great drummer. So yeah, I don't know really what's next for the Rolling Stones. If they're going to say that's it, because I don't know. I would say, one of those people, in a band, if you have a lead guitar player or a singer or drummer or whatever, it's kind of like hard to replace, you know what I mean? He's been with them from the beginning. Pretty much they were kind of like, if you think about it, from 1962 all the way up until, this year, kind of like brothers, you know what I mean? They've been around so long, probably consider each other, brothers. But yeah, I found that there was quite of a shocker. I couldn't believe it. Man, that was crazy. Like I say, he's been with the Stones pretty much on all of their studio albums, their live albums, you name it. Unbelievable. It was hard to believe that happened. Like I said, I don't think they're going to replace the drummer. Like me, myself, I wouldn't. He's been with them from the beginning, original member of the Rolling Stones when they formed. I think probably founding member as well. But yeah, I found out that the other day. That was quite hard to believe, really. You know what I mean? He's been with them from, the beginning. So I don't know what's next for the Stones. Hard to believe that this happened, but yeah, I don't think they're going to replace, that's something that, I don't know if they're going to say that's it for the Stones. I don't know. Because he's been with them from the beginning, you know what I mean? I think got to see the Rolling Stones when they played. I can't remember what year it was. Probably 2005, 2006, 2007, I believe. When the Rolling Stones played. Trying to think where they played. Halifax Commons. If anybody's been to that concert, you would know what I mean. So that was kind of like, I think that was my very first concert, seeing the Rolling Stones. Yeah, I found that concert there was amazing. They played Painted Black, Can't Get No Satisfaction. I believe they played Brown Sugar. They played all of the classics. And the good thing about that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Alice Cooper opened up for them. If I'm not mistaken, I think he did. The other bands I can't remember. So obviously, you obviously remember the good ones that opened up for the bands. You know what I mean? The ones that you really enjoy. The other ones, you don't really remember. But yeah, I remember, Alice Cooper opening up for them, and so this here, was an outdoor concert. And I think it was even before the Stones even came on. it was starting to rain, but it was like, who cares? Like when the Alice Cooper was playing, it was like, from there, that's when it pretty much started. I think, yeah, that's when it started getting really good. 'Cause Alice Cooper was one of them that opened up. I can't remember what, I think they had other, like two other bands or another band, like two bands that opened up, two or three. I remember Alice Cooper opening up. That's the only, so it was him, and then after him was, after that was the Rolling Stones. And they played, like I said, Sympathy for the Devil. They played so many classics. Brown Sugar, I believe, so many classics. And the good thing about that, when they played outside, even before they got on, I think that's, like I said, it started to rain, about the time before they even got on. But the good thing about that, the stage there, when they played on, it moved out. If anybody's been there to that concert, when they played at the Halifax Commons, you would know what I mean. But yeah, it was an unbelievable concert. But yeah, that there was, tell you, that was a shocker. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, I don't know what's next for the Stones. Really hard to say, for sure. But at least they got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So it was Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, so that's good. I think they got inducted like sometime in the 80s, 88 maybe, sometime in the 80s. But yeah, that there was hard to believe. I couldn't believe it, so pretty much, yeah, lost for words. I don't know what else to say. Just that it's a shocker. I just couldn't believe it. Heard that the other day. I couldn't believe it. So I'm gonna put this on my two channels. So yeah, comment down below. Let me know if you've ever been to a Rolling Stones concert, or what your favorite Rolling Stones album is. Comment down below. Thank you very much for watching, and